Hogerson, 5th year. Oh, I kicked this all the way out. Maybe I just did this screen wrong right here. But anyway, y'all probably can hear me. Then the Hogerson, 5th year, 8-5 last year, 5-3 in the conference, 27-20 overall, 11-10 at home, 14-8 away. That's a great away record right there. And he's returning 5 on offense, 7 on defense, and he picks up 19 transfers. Now, I'm not sure why we ain't showing right now, but it don't matter anyway. We don't look that good anyhow. But let's get down to the meat and potatoes. The offense last year, points per game ranked 13, rushing 75, pass 7. To me, I think Houston basically they just lost some bad games. They just was a little off balance. I don't think that they necessarily lacked the talent or skill or drive or anything. The car was just missing. They got sold a lemon last year. So I think this will be a big bounce back year for them, for Houston. But they are coming over to the Big 12, which could work or work against them. I'm going to stroll through this real quickly. You probably won't be able to see us on these. Big Ragu, if you have anything to chime in, just go ahead and chime in.
Yeah. Well, the main thing offensively speaking for the Cougars is Clayton Tune, the quarterback, and Dank Tell gone, right? So then so now they get Donovan Smith from Texas Tech, which, we talked about Texas Tech quarterbacks and stuff like that. He's the quarterback. He's going to be the starting quarterback for the Cougars now. And Hogerson, he's an air raid type of guy. So I think the buzz with this team was not last year, but if you remember in 21, they had one of the best defense. They had one of the best defenses in the nation, and they fell off last year. They fell off last year pretty hard. I think they ranked 112th in points and 32 points a game. So that was the big thing for them, was basically the fall off in defense. So and they had a pretty decent offense overall. So like I say, their Achilles heels was the defense. But I think they hit the transfer portal pretty good this year. I think they lost a few guys, have some guys coming back. I think they make a big improvement on defense here, and so more or less, I think they got a Texas A&M transfer. I think they got an All-American freshman from New Mexico that's coming in at corner, and some Division II Texas Southern kid who I'm reading about is pretty strong here. So I think defensively on the horizon they make big improvements. I think offensively they're going to have to make some adjustments there too. So, and that's why we're seeing them towards the bottom, because their defensive numbers were so bad last year. And do they expect them to come all the way back to the way they were in 21? Probably not. But if you look at their record, they were 8-5 last year, 5-3 in the American, and I think they're going to have a pretty low win total expectation, being down like towards the bottom. So, what do you think about that?
Well, let's go right into the win total. They got a low 4.5. I say it's a go on the 4.5. We got elements of surprise. I mean, unless you're a person that think that the Big 12 is too big for this AAC team. But, I mean, Houston was top tier, like you said, in 21 in the AAC. They just kind of had a goof up last year. So they definitely got to come out and run through UTSA, Rice. It's going to be a down year for TCU. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Sam Houston. And, if they get lucky at Texas Tech, then great. If not, they'll get West Virginia. So I think this could be another one of those season win total overs that you hit, Big Ragu, in like the 4th or 5th game of the season. I was watching some old tape. I can't remember what it was, but we were talking about a future that you had, and it was already
Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
They cashed in after the 4th game, and it was 2.5, and they won. They won the first game, lost the 3rd, and hit the 4th game. So this could be another one of those scenarios here. I think they come back. Hogerson's too good of a coach, and he's a good recruiter, and he's got a winning record, 27-20, right, 85-61 overall in his career. So he's a winning coach, He knows how to recruit talent. He knows how to find players. He's good at developing players. He's a quarterbacks type coach, and I think they tighten up the defense. I think we catch that. I'm gonna say they go to bowl game, 6 wins.
Absolutely, and they just had a bad year last year. And that's sometimes what separates cappers like us from the line setters is they have to move off of likeness and bias, and we have to move off of straight making money. So straight making money, there's a lot of value in 4.5 with a quality coach, a quality team that looked like they just goofed up last year, and that's a good bet right there. But let's keep the show moving to the last team. We keeping this time down a little bit, but let's go for it.